Howdy cowdies, it's that time of the week again, weekly walkabout. We've been busy again, all sorts of heaps of cool military sights and gauges and things. There's some of them in the little jewellery cabinet there. Show you some more as we're cruising around. It's a nice collection of military postcards. 1942 over in Africa. RACV car badge there and another nice AA1 over the back to go on the front of your radiator. Cool old Ambro type or something like that in the case there. Some nice silver flatware cutlery, coins, medallions, little animals there, pretty cool as well. These are nice. The old Melbourne Olympics tickets there in their original envelope from 1956. I've got some nice furniture and stuff, nice pair of armchairs there, little pair of bedsides. These are really nice Art Deco hall table, Russian birch or bird's eye veneer. It's got the mirrored top on it, in fantastic condition. Little three-fold hand-painted oriental screen, sewing machine and a stool, lamps and tables and pictures and boats, and that beautiful bit of Capodimonte, huh? Beautiful. It's interesting that the spelling, the way it's spelt and the way that the R is silent in Capodimonte. Timber, tables, motorbike leathers, big lots of sort of jars and bottles and stuff and cans of beer, DVDs, CDs, boots and ladies' clothing, motorbike helmets, tarpa cloths, tools. Another beautiful piece, huh? Look at that thing. Plastic flowers stuck on a board. Books, coffee machines, boxes of toys and stuff, lamps and hat stands, more books, glassware and crystal. Nice little captain sort of office chair there with the little cable spool and a lamp and some banker's lamps. Kind of like this little white painted shelf unit. Sweet little piece. Little bar fridge, tools, books, more clothing, signs. Cool old Kenwood chef mixer there with all the stuff to go with it, and it's nice with the big K on the sort of mixing blade there. Boxes of EP&S and brassware, roller skates, Heckler foot warmers, pretty cool, and there's some cool sort of old sew-on patches and things like that in the bag. What else have we got? Furniture, china, and old Sam Egan surfboards, pretty cool, thruster. Big lots of sort of heaters and bins and skateboards and stuff, records, golf clubs and sporting equipment, box of pictures, cool old drills and tools, nice books, kids books, box of die casts and stuff. There's some nice little sort of ink wells and stationery and other bits and bobs up in there. Some bits of pottery. More nice old jars and bottles, costume jewellery, some cool model aeroplanes with Zeros and P-51s and all sorts of stuff. Pottery and other gear there. So we've got cool little armchairs, quite nice, with a sort of buttoned upholstery, 1930s. A couple interesting little paintings there as well. Fold up bike in a bag. So we got little radiant heaters, pretty cute there. It'll polish up all nice and bright copper. Some funny tool thing. No idea what it is, but Aaron will know. Cassette decks and radios. Dictaphone sort of recorder, pencil sharpeners, tools, typewriters. Some nice paintings this week. Cool big Greg Irvine. There you go. Early one, I think it's called the Bush Hut or something like that. Early example of his work. Nice thing. This is a nice big Australian school oil. It'd be nice to know exactly where it is. It's pretty cool. Nicely painted. River scene there. Little homestead in the background. There's a kookaburra on the stump in the foreground. Some cattle grazing and amongst some tree ferns. Interesting thing. It is signed HC something lower right. It's hard to read. So you've got big European school thing there. Winter snow scene. Something like this, little oriental gouache. It's a little bit of a tidy up. It is quite nice. Nice thing. Alright, what else have we got? A big Seapic Gopi board's pretty cool, nice and heavy. Some interesting charts of Port Phillip Bay, I think. Maybe down near Phillip Island. Glassware, military, Star Wars Lego, box of kids' toys and stuff. Goss travelling wear. Roland's bottle there, little carved stone female nude. Nice little Polaroid, white little Polaroid camera. So we got another big sort of sight or gauge down in the case there. Some desiccators, pretty cool. Big Bop's Barbie's townhouse. A skeleton. Pretty amazing little sort of lab clamp. Acupuncture point sort of posters over the back. Nice globe. Little record player's a ripper. Group lot of mixed items. Pottery. More mixed items. More pottery. Little bather girl, some stockings and some cutlery from Lolito Burlesque Club. Some cool old travel magazines and books from 1930s. Cameras, pottery, books and ephemera, cameras, cars. It's a Volvo, plastic Volvo that's made in Finland. I don't know about that. Dinky matchboxes, a couple of pretty cool machines. Looks like an old Caddy and a Mustang. Some tin signs. What else we got? Flatware and cutlery. Nice ANZ Bank Perspex sign over the back. Little wall mask's a bit interesting. 1930s China. Photograph of a cricket team's pretty cool. Heaps of glass. Some nice Dalton cabinet plate. Some more tools. Charles Wilton pottery. Nice big Mutual tea tin. These are lovely actually. The big set of red canisters there. All their original sort of decal labels. There you go. Look who's hanging out in front of them. Huh? The Red Baron with his focker. He's standing there pretty cool with his cravat and cigarette. His ground crew wheeling the plane out. Good thing. Little Silvac style scaredy cat. Coalport figure over the back. She's a little bit damaged. Some nice bits down the bottom as well. Big lot of china. More sort of sights. Periscope type things. Another one there as well. Lovely big photograph over the back of a debutante. Some interesting china Majolica plates there with boats. Some nice collection of glass signed orifice bowl. Nice little Victorian Copeland comport there. What else have we got? Nice little clock. Looks like an F86 Sabre. The big enamelled State Savings Bank agency sign's a nice thing. It's a nice bit of Charles Drew. Australian pottery. Sort of unglazed exterior, glazed interior. Nice little retro Smith clock. Art Nouveau. There's another funny sight or gauge. Little compass there. Big Japanese pottery vase. Melrose. It's a German machine gun sight. Harold Hewen pottery. Nice book over the back there on Art Nouveau and Art Deco silver. Can't remember this stuff. Danish pottery. Arts and crafts or Art Nouveau, give or take. Bit of Zolnay's nice. The big bison. Art Nouveau sort of jars are nice over the back as well. Some good stuff this week, guys. Hopefully you saw something you liked, but you know, I don't really care if you did or if you didn't. We'll see you on Thursday night. Oh, hang on, I'll show you this quickly. This thing's pretty cool. It's another big sight. There you go, you look in that bit and there's sort of little bits out either side there to come into a sort of point out in the distance. It's military issue, but it's come from the onshore maintenance Longford oil rig or something like that. Pretty cool thing in its original case. But yeah, anyway, hopefully we'll see you on Thursday night. Be good.